All right, so this is going to be an off-the-cuff video. There's no script, there's no outline or anything, just my unfiltered thoughts just coming through. I'll let you thank all the support on the channel recently. I've been trying to crank out videos, and it's going to be a really short one. It's not a retrospective, not a review, not an analysis, not a critique. It's just going to be my thoughts on the state of play. And my thoughts on the state of play is that this might be the worst state of play we've gotten in a while or ever because the state of plays, I don't know why, but they range in such inconsistent quality. Like they'll go from having really cool trailers or a few good trailers to just like some of the worst slop content games you'll ever see, a bunch of indie trash. It's just like I can't fathom the state of plays, man. I don't get it. And today let me just get the biggest thing out of the way first. They showed like 30 seconds of Ghost of Yotai footage, and I was just like traumatized. Yotai, I don't even know. Whatever, doesn't matter. They showed like 30 seconds of it, and I was actually so traumatized. I turned off the stream right after it happened because the entire stream, everybody was waiting for that game to get shown off, right? So then we get to that moment where they finally pop up with like the title and everything like that, and we see the character, obviously. Bro, she stands up, beckons for the wolf shows up, and then the trailer ends. There's no gameplay, no like story trailer, there's nothing. Nothing at all. And then they tell us we have to wait till July 11th, I think, for more gameplay footage or whatever. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen ever. Why not just show the gameplay now, dude? The game is coming in October. You have to have something to show for already. And then why would you even like put it in the state of play if you're just gonna cut us and then be like, you can like, literally just they blue balled us. They just they did this thing that they were gonna show us something just to say, oh, that's right, fuckers, it's coming out in July. Like, bro, what are we doing? And then because that was the main game people were interested in, we didn't like we were just so disappointed by it. Well, most people were. Of course there's these fucking fanboy bootlickers that are like, "Oh my God, this state of play was fire, dude." I'm sorry. I know I know it's all about opinions and everything like that, but genuinely, if you saw this state of play and thought that this was like super peak, this was great, I I don't even know what to tell you. I think you might not be a real person. You might be an AI because there's literally no way. It's impossible. There's no way you saw this and thought, "Oh, this is perfectly acceptable. I'm excited." How are you? I don't get it. And then for the rest of the trailers, Pragmata, whatever. I was interested in that game because it was a Capcom game. It was a new IP for them, so I was kind of interested in it before. Then I thought it wasn't even coming out. Then they actually finally showed it, and I thought it looked kind of bad. For some reason, there was a lot of Death Stranding clones in this event. I thought that was kind of weird. And then for the other trailer, the trailers that actually mattered, the 007 game looked pretty cool. James's face looked kind of weird, but whatever. The gameplay itself, well, not the gameplay, but like everything else looked fine in the trailer. I thought it looked pretty cool. It'd probably be a really cool game to play. And then Silent Hill F was the other game that I thought was interesting. I think it looks good. I think the combat is going to be pretty cool, especially compared to the last game in the series, which that game had good combat too. But like this game looks like it's going to be more focused on having more like action combat, which I'm actually glad there even is combat at all because I was worried based on a few things that I heard that there wouldn't be any combat at all and it would be like this, oh, you gotta hide from every single enemy. I'm so glad there's actually combat. I think the environments look pretty cool. The art style for this game looks amazing so far, and they're taking the setting very well and handling it properly, which you love to see it. I think it's going to be a great game. There's high chances of it being really good. The last Silent Hill game that they released was pretty good. And I hope that after this game we get a Silent Hill 3 remake or a Silent Hill 1 remake, which we'll probably should get both of them. Silent Hill 1 probably first. And yeah, those are the two games that I think were actually good that they showed off. I think it was worth showing them. Everything else, though, was just complete garbage, and I don't know why they even bothered showing it. And I just feel like these state of plays, they have so much potential to show so many cool games and everything like that, so many cool reveals that they could do there, or just expand on the gameplay. I don't know why people have just been conditioned and accepted the fact that all these stupid ass gaming events will show cinematics for most of the trailers and barely show any gameplay ever. And then when they do show gameplay, it's like all spliced up and cut for the trailer. What happened to just showing uncut gameplay for like at least a couple of minutes, man? Like I would be fine with 5 minutes of uncut gameplay. You show if you it's like a stealth game with like combat, like Ghost of Yotai. Show the combat and show the stealth. That's all you need to do. Literally all you need to do. And then after that, show your trailer with all the spiced up stuff to get people hyped. But can we please normalize actually showing gameplay for the fucking games that we're meant to buy, dude? I'm so sick of like all these trailers coming out where there's no gameplay at all, but then you're supposed to like clap and get excited for it. And then people do. That's the crazy part. People will glaze these trailers for not showing literally anything. Nothing will happen in the trailers, and then people still be like, "When that was a pretty good event. That was a pretty good show." No, bro, we need to go back to showing gameplay. Please show uncut gameplay and then a spliced up trailer. That's literally all we have to do, and everyone will walk away happy and satisfied, knowing the nature of the game and what it's gonna be like. But no, 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 no. We just get a bunch of fully edited trailers all the time. It's just, oh my god, and it's fucking cinematics galore. But yeah, man, as you would expect, a bunch of Sony fanboys are glazing this showcase, which I can't even fathom it. And I'm a PlayStation guy. I've mainly been playing on PlayStation for most of my life now, and like I will always buy a game on PlayStation over Xbox or Nintendo or anything. But like that doesn't mean you have to glaze everything that they do. You do not have to pretend like everything is just like amazing all the time. Like a part of being a fan is stepping back and realizing when something is not okay and asking for better. But no, 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 no. No, 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 no. They're gonna keep doing shit like this because it's so stupid how people like be okay with it. I'm glad people are like starting to point out this Ghost of Yotai thing, but even then, there's still a group of people that are like, "This state of play was amazing." Like whenever they have these like polls on YouTube where it's like, what did you think of the state of play? Most of the time it gets a B or higher. And I'm like, what reality are we living in where these showcases are a B or higher? Can we please stop doing this? But just like with everything else in the gaming industry, they're gonna keep doing it and keep pushing it more and more because people will never say anything about it or never speak out against it. And even if they do, they're just gonna keep supporting it anyway. So who cares? It doesn't even matter at this point. Why am I even talking about it? Who knows? God only knows. And well, that's it. That's my rant over. Thank you for watching. And yeah, see you all in the next video.